Dak Prescott headed to IR with hamstring injury. Cowboys face uncertainty at QB. The Dallas Cowboys have officially hit the panic button, as Dak Prescott is heading to injured reserve following a brutal hamstring injury during Sunday's loss to the Atlanta Falcons. While the Cowboys haven't officially moved him to IR yet, Stephen Jones, the team's executive vice president, confirmed that it's all but certain. And honestly, with the way things are going for the Cowboys, they could probably use a little bit of breathing room for roster moves. So, what's the deal with Dak's injury? Well, it's not good. Reports say Prescott is dealing with a partial avulsion of his right hamstring, which sounds about as painful as it feels. ESPN's Todd Archer reports that Prescott could be sidelined for 6 to 8 weeks, or potentially the rest of the season. It all depends on whether he needs surgery. But as of now, that's still up in the air. I think it's probably no way he can be back in the 4-week timeframe. Said Jones, "We'll put him over there and use the roster spot for the next few weeks. And just see where we are." And that uncertainty is the worst part for the Cowboys, who are already struggling with a 3-5 record and have divisional matchups on the horizon. It's tough enough to be sitting at third place in the NFC East. But now losing your star quarterback? Oof. But don't worry, Cowboys fans. Cooper Rush is here to save the day, or at least that's what the Cowboys are hoping. Rush, the career backup who has filled in for Prescott before, will now take the reins once again. He filled in during the fourth quarter against Atlanta, completing 13 of 25 passes for 115 yards and a touchdown. Not the most glamorous stats, but hey, he has a 5-1 record as a starter. So maybe the Cowboys can ride the Rush wave, at least until Prescott is ready to return. Jones seems confident in his backup, saying, "Cooper did a hell of a job against Atlanta. He's stepped up in the past and won a lot of games for us. And, okay, sure, Rush has proven he can step in and not completely implode. But let's be real here. Losing Prescott at this point in the season is like getting your tires slashed right before a long road trip. And let's not forget, this injury couldn't have come at a worse time for the Cowboys. With just 3 wins under their belt and a tough schedule ahead, Dallas could be looking at a playoff death sentence if they can't string together some wins. Add to that a laundry list of injuries on the roster, and you've got a recipe for disaster. So, what's next for the Cowboys? Well, they're going to have to lean heavily on Rush and hope for some serious magic. With the next 4 weeks shaping up to be critical, it's make or break time for the team. If they don't turn things around fast, they could be waving goodbye to the playoffs before the holiday season even kicks off. Stay tuned, Cowboys fans. It's about to get real interesting in Dallas.